So I'm here to answer the question, why glaciers? Which is a reasonable question to ask. And it goes back to the summer after my first year of college, where I had just recently declared my major as geology and went home for the summer and had no plan at all. Just gonna find work. So I worked at this cafe called the Oddfellows Recreation Center. And it sucked. Food industry, like everyone should do it once in their life and realize that's not where they want to be.
A little louder.
Okay. So I decided, I made it my mission sophomore year of college. I will do something meaningful with my life during next summer. So I applied to every RU under the sun that had anything to do with earth science or geology. And I stumbled upon something called the Juneau Icefield Research Program. I'm wearing my shirt today. Actually uncoordinated, but still. It is essentially a 2-month-long research expedition across the Juneau Icefield into British Columbia. And it involves anything ice and glacier related. So we're digging hits in the snow, as you can see. Just overall getting very cold for 2 months, and it was one of the most beautiful landscapes I've ever been. You know, I'm not going to say I applied to the program because I knew I loved glaciers. It was something that I wanted to do and just be involved in this thing that people do at a high level called research. And I just fell in love with the landscape. The experience itself was just so formative. Saw some amazing things, northern lights. For example, and it was just a very strong connection to the landscape there. It's just so encapsulating. So with this newfound appreciation for both the science behind glaciology and all things glacier, and this appreciation for the landscape of Alaska, senior year, formed a new squad with my advisor and the lab tech at College of Worcester, and we went back to Glacier Bay, this time with a tree ring focus. We were going to study Glacier Bay using tree rings, and again, just an amazing landscape, and just got my hands involved in research again in a meaningful way to understand glaciers. And that was just kind of this overall goal of mine, just to see as much of this kind of landscape and be involved in this research. And so ultimately, that these questions are really what drive me and what got me here. What is Earth's glacial history? That's something that I think is a fascinating question. It's huge and it involves in so many different factors. How have we as humans affected this history? How badly will the loss of glaciers impact people? And will there be glaciers for people to be inspired by? Like, that's kind of a more personal, less scientific question, but I think it's equally valid in driving me to do what I do.
What was that last one?
That was a joke that I put in there.
Now I gotta see it though. I didn't see it. Come back.
Bring it back.
Bring it back. What was it?
I didn't
When
mean
will we
to-
get the Carter 5? What is
It's a
that?
little way now. It was never going to come out. But
Oh.
I didn't mean to upload this version.
Oh, yay. Compliments for Jeff.